The ongoing White House awkward handshake saga continues, this time with German Chancellor Angela Merkel being awkwardly rebuffed while attempting to put out an olive branch to Donald Trump. But we're gonna watch this video and then break it down.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, head up. Thank you, fellas. Fellas over here. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Keep going,
over here. Thank you.
So we're gonna play that again. So you see her say to him, "Do you want to shake hands?" He doesn't acknowledge it. So that's weird by itself. But then you have the two facial expressions. So I believe that we have a close-up, right, on Merkel's reaction. So first, let's look at her reaction.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, head up. Thank you, fellas.
Guess not.
So look, it's a lot of people are gonna say it's a loud room, a lot of flashes going off. Maybe he didn't hear her. Her face was of a person who believed they should have been heard and got no reaction.
His face was of a person who heard someone. It's a semi-smirk.
Play that again.
He
Look at his
rocked
face.
as soon as she said it, like,
he has that mischievous, childish Trump look on his face. Can we roll that last video we just played? And you're gonna see he looks like a guy who's doing something. Oh yeah.
He does kind of, when she says it, kind of go, oh no.
Yeah, he gets a little roll going on. And look, I mean, this is the Chancellor of Germany, man. Just shake her hand, just shake her hand. Now look.
Maybe, I'm sorry, maybe he was worried because the last time he shook hands with the Japanese prime minister, he looked like such a jackass, and now he's like, I'm not fucking shaking hands.
No, it's actually, it's one, you're almost right, I think, but it's one layer deeper. So first, let's show some of the aggressive handshakes. So you're gonna see that in this
history
video.
of Donald Trump.
The history.
Thank you very much. What are they? Please, look at me. Thank you to Mike Pence. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Pat.
Thank you, everybody.
So that's the key right there at the end. He's at a long string of aggressive, shake my hand. I'm a man, you're a cuck. Okay, so that went on for a while. And then the Trudeau factor, game changer, like
you gotta go. You gotta
I can't pull him.
Because then if you pull, you push back.
And so now the fear of God is in him. Because if Trudeau could do that, a Canadian, imagine what a strong German woman could do to him. He's not taking that chance, okay? He's not shaking her hand.
So he learned that move, and I learned. So try to come at me with that. I'll show you. This is what I learned in Krav Maga. I got my key.
Exactly.
I hit him with my key.
So look, it might come to that, but do you really want to be the president who keys out the eyes of the Chancellor of Germany? Do you want to have that reputation? Perhaps not. Look,
he doesn't know how. I mean, I'm sure he's shaken the many hands of many women, right? I'm sure he has. But I wonder,
when he goes in for the kiss, yeah.
Again, now that it's on his mind, like he's like, I can't snatch her. So what do I do?
He doesn't know how to just do it like a gentleman, okay? You need to learn it, okay?
Man, I don't know. Maybe, I heard afterwards he came at her like a bitch.
Is she married? We're gonna check. Anyway, don't worry though. There was a photo taken later on. At some point in their meeting, they do shake hands. We don't know what Krav Maga moves she used. We will look into that for next week's show.
We already hired one investigative reporting team thanks to you guys. Let's hire the second right now. Go to tytnetwork.com/go.